Cho Trinh nhá.
Mu nè. Hàng về cần hỗ trợ. Mu nè. Lựu đạn né đi. Lựu đạn né đi.
Mấy nhỏ.
Hàng về.
Con. Ui rồi trúng đầu rồi. Hỏi chấm. Mấy giờ nghỉ đấy á? Chắc khoảng tầm 10 rưỡi. Nay nó đi được vài trận. Nay đi vài trận nghỉ.
Nhiệm vụ phá hủy toàn bộ cứ điểm. Ok, đi thôi.
Thôi ăn cứt rồi. Ở bên thằng 010 vừa nãy rồi. Mới thấy một lúc nữa vào. Đi cùng nó ngáo rồi. Ô nó giết được người này. Nãy là 011 mà. 010 hay 011 đấy. À 010. Ê.
Vỡ mồm. Khói nè. Quá bình thường.
Nào nhau.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mu nè.
Hàng về, hàng về, hàng về.
Ok, tiếng nào. Nhặt bóng kìa. Khói nè.
Nó ném bom ấy. Tôi cũng mồm mày ông ơi.
Ok, nhặt bóng kìa. Khói nè. Vỡ mồm. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mu nè.
Qua đây.
Qua.
Vãi lìn đấy. Nó bắn vãi lều ấy. Ui. Nhanh quá. Mà sợ vãi lìn. Nó bắn 6 nòng ghê quá.
Quân hỗ trợ. Nói nè.
Đâu rồi?
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Mẹ thằng này như vua ấy nhở. Sợ vãi lìn.
Đã đặt bom ở khu A. Mù nè.
Ok.
Lựu đạn, né đi. À.
Cái địt. Mẹ thằng này bắn láo nhở. Rồi, còn là 6 nòng thôi. Cố lên anh em. Rồi. Mồm như cu.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
À đủ ở đây ạ. Rồi sinh 1C. Thua rồi.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Cái đâu không biết.
Khói nè. Quá bình thường. Cũng tạm được. Mu nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè.
Ra mít rồi, bỏ nước rồi.
Quá bình thường.
Đủ ma mắc cái tường. Cuối bên mồm. Mid 2. Mid 2. Bom rơi ở đấy mà không nhìn à? Ủa?
Ok, tiến lên nào.
Né nước rồi à?
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Không nên ra nước nữa nhỉ?
Khói nè.
Rồi hay. Quả này chung kết rồi. Thằng này một máu đúng không?
Mu nè. Ok, tiến nào.
Anh không làm nhiệm vụ xe à? Không em ơi, có nhiệm vụ gì mà làm?
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Trời ơi, khói hồng cái này.
Khói nè.
Toàn, 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 toàn. Đi mẹ thua.
Bom đặt rồi nhé. Bom A nè.
Chịu ấy, cả team không giết được ai luôn. Vãi trưởng. Văn cuối rồi. Khói hồng nam tính. Khói hồng men lì. Bến cảng. Mấy giờ nghỉ đấy Huy ơi? Tầm 10 rưỡi mà. Nãy mình bảo rồi mà.
Khói nè.
Nó bắn đâu ấy nhỉ? Toang ấy. Bê lên, bê lên, bê lên. Ôi, thanh niên này cầm súng à. Vãi trưởng, bắn súng này đi top 100.
Ok, tiến lên nào. Khói nè. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Lựu đạn, né đi. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Nice.
Mu nè. Ok,
Chết mẹ Hồng rồi.
Khói nè.
Tôi xin lỗi. Ui, khét. Ôi giời ơi. Thôi lên tanh. Wow.
Bom đặt rồi nhé. Lựu đạn, né đi. Là thắng. Đang lên, cô quá. Khói nè. Khói nè. Khói nè.
Cẩn thận, sau lưng.
Smoking bomb.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Rõ mồm. Mù nè. Khói nè.
Đang lên, cô quá. Khói nè.
Biết là nó bắn cọp rồi đấy chứ.
Khói nè.
Mù nè.
Thôi bỏ đi mà làm người bạn ơi.
Không đồng ý.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Thôi bay lên bay lên bay lên này. What the fuck? Tốt.
Thắng rồi, cô quá. Cứu hao.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè.
Smoking bomb. Ok, cứu nào. Khói nè. Khói nè. Đặt bom kìa. Khói nè.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Đặt bom kìa.
Mẹ đứng giữa mít nó kề.
Mission fail. Global risk win. Lên, 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 lên. Khói nè, đi tìm bom đi. Khói nè, khói nè. Mù nè.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Đi, mẹ báo không báo luôn.
Khói nè.
Quế à này.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Ủa đâu rồi? Cho Hiếu nhá.
Khói nè.
Đã ép rồi này.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. À.
Lỗ điểm rồi đấy.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. À.
Ây à. Trong ngách. Nghệ sĩ ưu tú chỉ 60. Chết.
Nhiệm vụ hoàn thành, tên phòng thủ đã xong. Bốc khói này.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Võ mồm.
Vẫn chết ở đằng sau.
Mù nè.
Bỏ đi mà làm người. Mới ra này.
Khói nè.
Tốt.
Bốc khói này.
Lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè.
Nhà Hương nhá. Ui. À. Không để ý cái nó lên ngay. Gãy hả?
Bốc khói này.
Chơi chúng nó. Lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè.
Ăn lựu đạn này. Mù này.
Võ mồm. Khói nè.
How do you write these jokes? Do you sit in a room and think about Robin and concentrate on Robin until something hits you?
You know what? It's weird. It's like it's a very sick, odd skill. Artie, I guess you have done a lot of the roasts. I don't know how it works for you, but I had written on them a couple years before. It's kind of like a muscle,
Right.
a sick, twisted, dark muscle.
What do? You come up with a dark thought.
They just kind of come, like you just think of it. I think for the most part, whenever people ask me how to write, I just write down every word that I associate with the person, and you try to link the words, and then some sort of sickness comes in to make it a joke.
So the fact of the matter is, it's a real talent, a real art, a real skill, don't you think?
I think it's definitely a muscle. I think the more you do it, the better you get.
I disagree. I think
Okay.
you've got to be funny. You've got to
Well, you
have
of
that.
course have to be funny.
Yeah.
That's a given.
And it's weird.
But I think it implies that anyone could sit down and if they wrote enough garbage on a piece of paper, eventually you'll come up with something funny. funny. I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because it's, having written on them, the bar, I think, was a lot higher for what I thought was, funny. And, it's like Kathy Griffin, for example, she doesn't do Catskillsy jokes. She just kind of says funnier things. We have a very different style. But also, I went up very late again, and the concern is that all your premises are going to get hit. I mean, by the time I got up there 2 hours in, everyone's talked about plastic surgery, blah, blah, blah. So it's always going somewhere no one will go.
Have any women comics ever taken you under their wing at all? Kathy Griffin, Sarah Silverman, Lisa Lampanelli. Somebody? Are the women friendly, or are they just all very competitive?
I think they're friendly for the most part. It's like I don't get to. There aren't a lot of us, so.
Are they pulling for you?
I think so. I hope so.
No.
No.
No, Artie, how would you know? They're letting you in on it?
They tell.
No. I know it out there. It's just disgusting. No one's rooting for you, except you and your family.
No, they're not rooting for me at all.
Not even that.
I wouldn't go that far. But, Joan said something to me really amazing after the roast. She pulled me aside and she said, I feel like this roast for you is like what my first Johnny Carson was for me. And
yeah, because you killed. You really
and you
did.
probably, when she said it to you, you probably said, I don't know what this woman's saying. Her face is so pulled back.
She just, it's just like subtitles.
I love Joan too, but and she's very gracious that way. But
that was big.
Were
for
you
me.
disturbed by her plastic surgery? I mean,
you know what? I don't. To each his own. It definitely is. Well, it's interesting because you remember the key to roasts working, I think, is the roasty laughing and really enjoying it. In the first hour, no one was really sure if she was laughing, if she was when Geraldo was up, and
and he's good.
I mean, great, but everyone would watch the joke and then look to her to see if she was laughing to make sure it was okay. But then during a tape change, she was like, "This is funny. I'm laughing.
These are jokes.
These are jokes." Yes, so she's
You hit on
subtitled.
something. I thought at my wedding, I had Joan Rivers at my wedding, and I thought she was miserable. I thought she was having a horrible time.
I did too. I was sitting next to her.
Right. And I walked up to her and I said, Joan, you're not having a good time? She goes, I'm having a wonderful time.
This is fabulous.
Do you think because of all of her surgery, are you implying that you just cannot read her face?
She had to subtitle it at a certain point.
You're saying that there are subtitles running under her dress.
I'm laughing. This is funny. So finally, at least we got to.
Well, she really did. She said she could address the audience. She was like, "Look, guys, this is funny stuff."
So you did very well at this roast of Joan Rivers.
Some of my even favorites
you could call
didn't
it
make
the roast of Robin.
Do you have more?
I know. I went after
Do you
Robin.
have more favorites, or did
I
you
had
get
a
to
couple
them? Go
other
ahead. I'd love to
favorites
hear 'em.
because Kathy Griffin was hosting, and Kathy Griffin is a very successful comedian. She has a big gay following. If I were a gay man, I'd follow her too because her face looks exactly like a man's asshole.
No, they wouldn't put that in.
No, I didn't get that.
I love that. You said it, but it didn't make it.
It didn't make it. Yeah, well, they cut for time and
I see.
and she probably had a say.
I love that line.
I'm a big fan of Kathy's. Kathy, I watched your New Year's Eve show with Anderson Cooper. You two were like Faggot and Costello.
Which one's Costello?
They cut that out. Huh?
They got that one.
Gee, what a shame.
And then, speaking of Joan's face, Joan, if your pussy's as tight as your face, I'll fuck you. And Mario Cantone, you remember Mario going up, and he did these impressions of like Judy Garland and all these
other
like
people you don't know.
And it went on for hours. I mean,
was he not doing well?
I thought he was doing fine, but
and then he went a little too long.
He went a little too long, and he's doing these like impressions, and it was just so silly. So I just said, Mario, if you suck that hard all the time, you'd pull a man straight through a glory hole. And then
That's awkward.
And then I have one more. Mario, you will never get your own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I hear they're saving a square for you on the AIDS quilt.
They didn't put that in?
Well, Geraldo had a really good AIDS quilt joke. So
who else was on there? Tom Arnold was on there?
Tom Arnold. You know what? It's interesting because, last minute things always change. So
there were some people who were supposed to be there that didn't
back
show.
out. Yeah, Artie's a good example of someone who's done that 9 years in a row.
Yeah.
This year it was just because, I was tired.
Well, you know what? It's funny because the year that the Saget roast, Artie was supposed to be there.
Bob Saget.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And the Sunday of you pulled out for something.
That's
and so
some issues, I think.
Yeah, and so we had written all these jokes for Artie based on Artie. You can imagine what they were. And then Artie pulls out, and so we basically just try to find someone who could fit those jokes. We're calling Louis Anderson, Ralphie May, Patrice O'Neill,
Any fat heroin addict.
any fat heroin. And then we got
those guys don't do heroin. That's the problem.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but we just thought even maybe the fat jokes.
Yeah, you
even though
keep the fat ones
you've
in.
got so skinny, Artie. So,
Well, I'm on coke now.
and then it ended up being Jeff Garland was the only person who could do it. So Jeff gets all these jokes that are
About
like
being a fat heroin
You
addict.
fat drug addict.
And Jeff is like straight, like the most straight laced. I don't think he drinks.
Well, it's funny because Cloris Leachman said something that was like, "Oh, John Stamos, I'm going to fuck you over on that beanbag chair." Oh, never mind, that's Jeff Garland. And he's like, "What?" So we just didn't have time to change it. But yeah, Lily Tomlin was supposed to be on.
And Suzanne Summers.
Why did they all back out?
Well, Lily.
Heroin.
No, really. Why did they all
Lily,
back out?
I think that Lily didn't want her gayness to be. I didn't realize she was gay.
Right.
And I sure enough would have gone after it. So I didn't think she wanted her first time coming out of the closet, televised to be your pussy, you're gay. To be your gay,
pussy,
right?
right.
Pussy.
And she couldn't go on a roast and tell people not to say that.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. And then Suzanne Summer was supposed to be on, and then she backed out.
Right.
That would have been because every roast needs a good train wreck.
Were you upset that Joan set up parameters around her daughter that no one could make fun of Melissa?
I don't think that not at all. I probably wouldn't have gone after her anyway. I don't see that much interesting about her. I think she's, I don't know what I would have said. I hadn't written any jokes about her, but that was a really serious one. She wasn't.
Right. I had heard about this, but I don't even understand. You went to work as a stand-up in Dubai.
Yes, I did.
Okay. And despite the cliche that female comics aren't good-looking, you're a very attractive woman.
Thank
and you
you.
know it. And you have
That's
no
so
trouble
sweet.
getting guys. I can tell. Believe me. I fuck you very hard.
If she threw a rock in this room, she'd hit a guy who would fuck her.
Right. So you claim you went to Dubai, and I've said to Robin, I won't go to any of these places to visit.
Well, they
or to
won't let you
relax.
go to any of these places.
Good.
Yeah.
Dubai, when you go there, isn't that one of those countries where even though they're trying to sort of be liberal, as a woman, don't you have to cover up?
I had such a crazy experience there. First of all, if you haven't been, it looks like Narnia. It's literally gorgeous.
Right.
Everything's made of glass, sparkling. Well, I was like, I feel like this is what David Copperfield's basement looks like.
Yeah.
There are beautiful women, like Russian models, everywhere,
Right.
like dead eyes,
Right.
no feelings, like
Yeah.
you get just
Yeah.
zombies,
Just
you get
soulless
the
zombies, yeah.
soul is gorgeous, just
Right.
everywhere.
Sold their soul to the devil.
Literally just
Right.
walking around and beautiful. Everything's beautiful. Feels very safe. And I'm actually the first female comedian to go over there. And I think part of that's because they don't really not big into Jews.
Right.
And so I had no idea what to expect. I had security with me all the time, so I was wearing really conservative clothes and. My first performance was for this sheik, this guy Kamal Mahmood, and it was at his polo field. There's horses. It's like Oz. Yeah.
And they're worth fortune.
The
these guys.
fortune,
Right.
so rich.
Yeah.
And so I do the first show. I'm really nervous. I'm like, should I do really clean? It's already inherently very edgy to be on stage. And I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I just do my stuff, balls, sex. It goes great. I even went for it, because, Saudi Arabia is traditionally the most notoriously oppressive to women. And I said, are there any Saudi Arabians here tonight? And a bunch of guys went crazy. I was like, good. Then I'm going to start with my jokes about how I went to college. And how I
Really piss 'em off.
drive to the library to read and vote and have orgasms.
You uppity bitch.
I exactly. Went great. Go back to my hotel. Everything's fine.
Good.
And I'm like, we're totally wrong about this country. Then the next day, I get a call at 4:00. Camille Mahmood would like to have dinner with you tonight.
All right.
The sheik.
That's very
I'm
impressive.
like, okay. But I was like, I'm good. I'm twittering. I can't. I'm tired. I'm jet lagged. And I'm like, no, thanks. And they're like, no, it's in your best interest. I was like, oh no, I'm good. I haven't done anything in my best interest in like 20 years. Nothing. Why
Oh,
start?
shit.
And then I call the booking man or the tour manager, and she's like, no, please go, like, please just go to the dinner. And I was like, everyone's freaking out. I was like, fine, I'll get a free deal out of it. It'd be free dinner. I go downstairs, I get picked up by a green Bentley, which, like, how rich are you that you're a green?
Wow. Yeah, you get a green
You're
Bentley.
at green?
Yeah.
Like that, you're really rich. And in my head, I was just like, oh my God, getting raped in a green Bentley, that is embarrassing.
Right.
I'll get post-traumatic stress syndrome every
Who's
time.
going to believe you?
I see a Christmas tree. Yeah.
By the
Who's
way,
gonna-
Camille Mahmood has purchased you.
Yeah, no, literally. So I
Right.
get to the dinner. I show up. First thing he says to me, why aren't you in a dress?